Hello, I am Vaishali Siddharam Shakapure from GFGC Muddebeha. I am going to explain second session of this fourth unit called event handling. The topic name is event classes and listener interfaces. First, event classes and listener interfaces, in which Java provide a variety of event classes and corresponding listener interfaces. Below table demonstrate the most commonly used event classes and their associated listener interfaces. Yeah. What are the event classes? Event classes generated, event classes represent event classes represent event generated by the components. Components are nothing but button, keyboard, or mouse. They belong to the Java AWT event package uh, and carries the information about the event. Example, source and the type used to pass the event details to the listener method. Here are some examples, some names of the event classes and the listener interfaces. And here I am going to explain about their description as well. First event class is action event, and their listener class is action listener. What the function of this is? This action event is an event that indicates that a component defined the action occurred like a button click or selecting an item from the menu item list. Okay. Next event class is adjustment event. For that we need adjustment listener. The adjustment event is imitated by the adjustable object like a scroll bar. Next is component event. For that we need the component listener. An event that indicates that a component move, the size change or changes visibility. Next is container event. For container event class, we need the container listener. When the component is added to the container or removed from it, then this event is generated by the container object. Next is focus event class. For that, we need the focus listener. These are the focus related event which include the focus in, focus out, and blur. Next is item event class. For that, we need the item listener, an event that indicates whether an item was selected or not. Next is key event. For that, we need the key listener. For key listener, we need these classes, an event that occurs due to a sequence of key presses on the keyboard. Next is mouse event. In mouse event, we have the two listener interfaces. First one is a mouse listener and mouse motion listener. No, function of this description about these listeners are the event that occur due to the user interaction with the mouse, or that is called as a pointing device. Next is mouse wheel event. For mouse wheel event class, for that we need the mouse wheel listener. And what the function of this class is? An event that specifies that the mouse wheel was rotate in a component. Next is text event. For that we need the text listener, an event that occur when the object text changes. Next is window event class. For that we need the window listener. What the function of this class is? An event which indicates whether the window has changed its status or not. Common event classes. Common event classes for our study for BSc third sem, we need only a action event, mouse event, key event, and window event. Here, what the action event does, why we need the action event class? It generates by the buttons, menu item, etc. Mouse event. What the mouse event function is generated by the mouse action like a click, press, and release. For key event generated by the keyboard events, window event generated by the window state changes. Here, what are the listener interfaces? Listener interfaces defines the method to handle specific event type implemented by the classes that want to handle the events. Contain abstract methods that are triggered automatically. Examples: action listener, mouse listener, and key listeners. I have to tell the note about these interfaces. An interface contains the abstract method which need to implement by the register class to handle the event. Methods in listener interfaces. Each listener interface contains a specific method that must be implemented to handle event. Below table demonstrate the key methods for each interfaces. Okay. Or here I have shown in table listener interfaces and their methods. Okay, here listener in first one is action listener. For that we need only one method is there, action perform. In our syllabus, we need only a key listener, mouse listener, and window listener. Now I am going to explain those listener classes only. Although here we have the many listener interfaces, but we have to focus on only a key listener, a key listener, mouse listener, and window listener. For key listener, there are three functions are there. First one is key type, key pressed, and key released. Next is mouse listener. Here we need the mouse press, mouse click, mouse enter. Here we have different five methods. First one is mouse press, mouse click. Next one is mouse click. Then mouse entered. Then mouse exited. Mouse released. Next listener class is mouse motion listener. Okay, for that only two methods and two functions are there. First one is mouse move, second one is mouse drag. Next, mouse wheel listener. For that interface, only one method is there, mouse wheel mode. Okay. Next is window listener. For window listener, the total seven functions are there. First, for window listener, we need methods are window activated, window deactivated, window open, window close, window closing, window iconified, window de-iconified. These many methods we have to implement. We have to use in the class which have implemented window listener. Okay. Common listener interfaces are action listener, mouse listener, key listener, and window listener only. Here I have given a summary of that interfaces. For these interfaces are commonly used while developing the program. Action listener, for that we have the method action perform. For mouse listener, we have the mouse click, mouse press, mouse released. Key listeners, we need the key press, key release, key typed method. Window listener interface contain the window open, window closing, etc., which I have already explained. Here, flow of event handling. Flow of event handling. The event handling process in Java follows these steps. First one is user interaction with component is required to generate an event. Second is the object of respective event class is created automatically after event generation and it holds all the information of the event source. Third one is the newly created object is passed to the method of the registered listener. Fourth one is the method is executes and returns the results. Approaches for event handling. Java provides the three main approaches to implement the event handling. First one, we have to start it, then event will occur, then event object is created, then event listener is notified, then event handler executes. Okay, these many steps we need to follow while executing the interfaces in the implemented classes. Here, now I'm going to explain the summary. What we have learned in this particular session is event classes describe the different user actions. Then we understood listener interfaces provide a way to handle these events. Implement listeners and override method to perform the action. Java uses event delegation model for handling these events. Thank you.